Hello everybody. If you want to read all the stories in full, please go to www.steveuk.blog. Short story 204, The Cloud Weaver. High above the whispering woods, amongst the swirling clouds of cotton candy pink and marshmallow white, lived a young woman named Elara. Unlike the other cloud sprites who spent their days frolicking on fluffy puffs, Elara was a weaver. Elara didn't chase sunbeams or paint rainbows. She collected whispers, dreams, and unspoken wishes that drifted up from the world below. Using these ethereal threads, she wove intricate tapestries that hung across the sky, shimmering with hopes and desires of mortals. One day, while sifting through a swirling cloud of dandelion fluff, Elara stumbled upon a particularly strong whisper. It was a plea, desperate and lonely, from a young girl named Anya, who lived in a remote village nestled between towering mountains. Anya longed for a friend, someone to share her secrets and adventures with. Elara felt a pang of empathy. Unlike the joyful wishes that usually reached the clouds, this one held a note of sadness. Determined to help, Elara set to work. She gathered dandelion whispers, infusing them with images of laughter and companionship. Then, with nimble fingers, she wove a magnificent tapestry, a vibrant scene of a girl playing under a rainbow with a fluffy, winged creature by her side. Elara carefully hung the tapestry across the sky, its bright colours aimed directly at Anya's village. Below, Anya gasped as the tapestry shimmered into view. It was a vision of everything she longed for, a friend. Days later, Elara peered down through a gap in the clouds. Anya sat beneath the tapestry, tears glistening in her eyes. But beside her, nestled in a bed of fragrant wildflowers, was a small, fluffy creature with gossamer wings, its eyes as blue as the summer sky. It was a cloud sprite, much smaller than Elara, but with a friendly smile. Elara's heart swelled with joy. Anya had found her friend. With a satisfied sigh, Elara continued her work, collecting whispers and weaving dreams across the vast canvas of the sky, forever connecting hearts both on earth and above. One particularly breezy afternoon, Elara snagged a wisp of something unlike anything she'd encountered before. It wasn't a whisper, a wish, or a dream. It was a feeling, a sense of urgency, a melody tinged with fear. Confused, Elara followed the strange thread, weaving her way through a maze of fluffy clouds. The source led her to a corner of the sky, where the once vibrant tapestries depicting human hopes now looked dull and frayed. Below, the whispering woods seemed choked by a thick, unnatural fog that pulsed with an unsettling green light. The once vibrant songs of birds were replaced by an eerie silence. Elara's heart pounded. Something was terribly wrong. She tried reaching out with her senses, but the fog seemed to block her connection to the human world. Panic rose in her chest. Without the whispers and dreams, she wouldn't be able to create new tapestries, leaving the people below cut off from the sky. Determined to investigate, Elara dipped below the comforting layer of fluffy clouds. The closer she got, the heavier the air became. The fog, thick and cold, clung to her form, making it difficult to move. Suddenly, a monstrous shape emerged from the green mist. It resembled a giant spider, its legs impossibly long and spindly, its eyes glowing with an evil emerald light. "Who dares trespass in the Blight Weaver's domain?" it rasped in a voice that sent shivers down Elara's spine. Elara, though scared, stood her ground. "I am Elara, the Cloud Weaver," she declared, her voice trembling slightly. "Why are you draining the life from the whispering woods?" The Blight Weaver cackled, the sound echoing through the fog. "Foolish sprite! I am draining their dreams, their wishes, their very life force. Soon they will be too weak to resist my control." Elara knew she had to stop this creature, but how? She couldn't fight it directly, not with her strength. She had to be clever. Glancing around, she spotted a patch of sunlight struggling to pierce through the fog. "Dreams thrive on hope," Elara yelled, focusing all her energy. And what fuels hope more than sunlight? With a surge of will, Elara used the last wisp of dream thread she had collected, weaving it into a miniature sunbeam, brighter than she'd ever created. It shot towards the blight weaver, blinding it momentarily. The creature shrieked in pain, recoiling from the light. Seizing her chance, Elara focused on the frayed tapestries above. With a desperate tug, she ripped a section free, creating a hole in the fog layer. Sunlight streamed through, bathing the whispering woods in its warm glow. The blight weaver screeched again, its form starting to shrink and distort as it retreated back into the shadows. Exhausted but victorious, Elara watched as the fog dissipated, revealing a revitalized forest. The birdsong returned and the tapestries shimmered back to life, their colors vibrant once more. Elara knew the fight wasn't over, but for now she had saved the whispering woods and restored the connection between the sky and the earth. She continued her weaving, ready to face any future threats with the same courage and ingenuity. Vocabulary notes. Whispering woods. This is a descriptive name for a forest, suggesting a place filled with secrets and gentle sounds. Cotton candy pink and marshmallow white. These are similes used to describe the colours of the clouds, making them sound soft and sweet. Ethereal threads. Ethereal means not of this world or celestial. Here it describes the whispers, dreams and wishes as being intangible and magical. Intricate tapestries. Tapestries are woven wall hangings, and intricate means having many complex details. This describes the beauty and complexity of Elara's work. Dandelion fluff. Dandelions are fluffy white flowers that turn into puffballs with seeds that can be blown away by the wind. Here Elara uses the whispers clinging to the dandelion fluff to weave her tapestry. Plea. A plea is a desperate request for help or mercy. This describes Anya's wish for a friend. Gossamer wings. Gossamer is a very fine, light fabric. Here it describes the delicate wings of the cloud sprite. Maze. A maze is a confusing network of paths and passages. This describes the jumbled arrangement of the clouds as Elara searches for the source of the strange feeling. Unsettling. Unsettling means causing worry or anxiety. This describes the feeling Elara gets from the green fog. Pulsed. This describes a rhythmic throbbing or beating, like a heartbeat. Here it adds to the unsettling feeling of the fog. Monstrous. Monstrous means very large and frightening. This describes the blight weaver. Spindly. Spindly means thin and long, often in a weak or awkward way. This describes the legs of the blight weaver. Emerald light. Emerald is a green gemstone with deep, rich colour. This describes the glow of the blight weaver's eyes. Trespass. To trespass is to enter someone's property without permission. This describes Elara's arrival in the blight weaver's domain. Cackled. To cackle is to laugh loudly and harshly. This describes the blight weaver's evil laughter. Life force. The life force is the energy that makes a living thing alive. The blight weaver is draining the life force from the forest. Surging. Surging means flowing suddenly and with great force. This describes Elara's burst of energy as she creates the miniature sunbeam. Distort. To distort is to change the shape or appearance of something. This describes what happens to the blight weaver when it is exposed to sunlight. Revitalized. Revitalized means given new life or energy. This describes the forest after the fog dissipates. Story written by Google Gemini AI. Images created by Image Effects AI. To read all the stories in full, please go to www.steveuk.blog. Thank you. Hello, this is Steve. If you enjoyed the story, please would you take the time to leave a meaningful comment and click on the like icon. If you want to know when the next story has been uploaded, please click on the notify bell icon to be notified. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and tell your English learning friends so they can benefit too. Thank you.